Okay, before getting started, small update. I was looking through the draft for a new clue and looking at the music note and the arrows that were coming off of the phrase denoted in verse, and the arrows made me think of the anagram that was part of there was this part for anagram stuff. So I started trying to figure out what denoted in verse could be an anagram of with the help of an anagram solver that had a bunch of suggestions. I realized one of the things was I saw investor show up. So it turns out to be an anagram of investor needed. These two seemingly random notes are now connected, and I don't know why. I'm trying to play around with other anagram possibilities too. Like maybe these are supposed to be hinting that there's maybe a third anagram that I need to be looking for. I don't know yet. Uh, that's all I've got so far, though. Oh, I did have random thought about the clock. Maybe I still need to incorporate the sacred hour somehow, since there are the clocks in room 46 with the sacred hour on them. But there's nothing concrete linking that, I guess. Do I put in these two times and then the sacred hour, or vice versa, or I don't know. I suppose I didn't try everything and then being in the room at the sacred hour again. I think the last time I tried that, I missed one of the criteria. Okay, it doesn't matter. For now, I'm gonna keep playing around with the tunnel. First, we're gonna go to the foundation, try to get the tunnel to go south. It's gonna be tricky. I don't have any keys. Would be good to draft a little bit first. Do I care about outer rooms? What would I want as an outer room, if so? Maybe shelter. I don't have the monk anymore, so that's fine. Yeah, maybe I try and get at least a few more gems and keys. Sledgehammer and shovel. Very nice. Oh, also, another random thought. The condition for these showing up has to have been re-enabling um, the communications satellite dish. Yeah, inbound electronic mail and communications from offsite, like staff announcements. Was that not in the initial pop-up? And did I never read this specific text? That either I saw this and forgot, or it wasn't in the text when it was first unlocked. Hmm, okay. But yeah, so there, that spells it out right there. That's where that came from. Makes sense. So, gems and keys. Just get a few. We don't need very many. Oh, redraws. Redraws would be good. Well, maybe I do the star redraws. Still need to figure out what's going on with that. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and grab this to get the redraws. And possibly more keys and gems. Alright, couple keys, 11 gems. Practically infinite redraws. And key card. That's probably good enough. We're unlucky. Maybe we'll get more than 2 locked doors. But if there's unlikely to be locked doors the farther we go down. So, hoping it'll be okay. And of course, we're going to use the Banner of the King. And I'm going to hope that that's good enough. We only need to get tunnel once. The first time. And then after doing this, I'm going to have to do this again. Because I want to see if tunnel can be drafted sideways as well. I did not hit the button. I feel like I've never seen tunnel be sideways. Maybe I can force it. Okay, should I just go south from here? I think that's fine. I don't care about blocking off the side, to be honest. Oh, there's our first locked door. Oh crap, I made a mistake. Okay, so let's just get lucky with the straight through room, so that's fine. Can do that. Now we should be good. Oh, second locked door. That's not good. Hey, right away. My money is on that this will just end up being exactly the same situation as when you go north. But maybe there's something unique about going south. Gotta try. Last one. Interesting. It's the same, but we get twice as many gems? Is that right? Huh. I guess because this is a less likely scenario, they reward you with more gems. There's nothing else there, so probably puzzle box would have been there. Okay. Good to know. So before finishing the day, I have to try and get the key card again for tomorrow. Let's just go ahead and draft over here. All I need for that is the break room. That was easy. Uh, 10, 40, 40. Wait, no. Not multiply. Oh, okay, so 10 divided by 4 is 2.5. Okay, that's going to work out then because we'll be adding on another 2.5, and it doesn't matter the order since so we can just add that up to 5, so we get 8. Oh, wait. That's new. Isn't it? What? What does that mean? That's not. It's not like the diamond in the middle. The diamond, or maybe it is. Does that even make sense here, though? Okay. Well, we've got. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Let's say it is, because for this very outer ring, you basically apply this to this number, like before anything else. So this would be. Oh, but what order do you apply those? Is this half of 81? Well, we could try that. Half of 81 is 40.5. And then 1/3 of that. I'm not feeling like doing that in my head. Hold on. 40.5 divided by 3 is 13.5. Round it to 10, I guess. Yeah, okay. And I think that's it. All right. Next experiment. Let's see if we can get tunnel sideways. If it's even possible, it's probably just going to be kind of a similar situation. Yeah, I'll go to the outer room. There's still some good things to grab just in case. I'd say I'll try moving the tunnel to the east. I feel like that if there's a direction that's going to be interesting, it's more likely to be that one. If I do shrine. Hold on. Let me check. Maybe I want one of the other blessings, like the dancer. Ooh, what about berry picker? I need to play around with berry picker more, and I wonder if it's not possible to get tunnel going sideways. Could berry picker be used to force it? I don't think so, because I think like room location restrictions are still taken into account for berry picker. Pretty sure. I'll actually I should try that some more. But that'll be later. Let's just grab dancer, and I don't need to do very many days. I'm gonna have to go back to the monk. 4 days is probably fine. That was 17? Yeah. Okay, let's draft favoring the left side. And actually, locked rooms are much less likely to be a thing. So let's just get redraws, and then go to the right. There's my redraws. Now I think I can just get the tunnel here. Why not? mean, it's going to be a little difficult with so much other stuff in here. I did make corridors more common, right? Does it not apply to redraws? I thought it did. Maybe I should draw some. Maybe I should do some drafting before I do this. I can save the corner. But what if it's like literally impossible to draft it on the corner? Maybe it's impossible to draft right here. Okay, maybe to kind of hopefully rule out other variables. Oh, right, and there's a chance it's not even possible at all. I could just end up wasting all my stars. I don't know. I'm not liking this idea. I guess what I could do... I think I would need to use the secret passage. Hey, we actually got this one, I think. Yeah. With only one key. Okay, because if I could, like, get the secret passage here... Oh. Really burning through my my stars. I'm at 208. Gonna drop below 200 for the first time in a long time. Easy to farm back more if I need to. Okay, I'm not liking how this is going. Where's even secret passage? Hello? Okay, this is being silly. We also realized I didn't need the key card, did I? It's good to have anyway. Oh, well, there's the tunnel. I'm trying to remember what is the number of stars I need to worry about. I think it's between 100 and 150. I have to stay above 150 if I want to keep the inkwell. Where are all my hallways? I got all the hallways here, but not when I'm redrawing. Not very nice. Grab the foyer just to get it out of the way. Get as many hallways as I can. And also, okay, I feel like these hands have to be significant somehow. Maybe if I put a particular room on the other side of this. No idea what that would be, though. Would I need to do that room first and then the foyer, or the other way? Those hands have always been suspicious to me, but nothing's hinted at them being anything. 12, 21, 26, 62. 65, 56, 56, 61, 16. I did that really fast. Was that right? Yeah, okay. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Okay. 81, 88, skip, 80, 80 plus 40, 120, 133. No, yeah, 133. 130, 30. What? No, okay. That doesn't work out. And then at the end, we have to add a half. Wait. How does that work? Oh. Let me do another set of rounding. Oh, okay. Maybe it was going to work. Okay. Let me back up. Where did I? Let me just start over. 81. Yeah, 81. 80. Then 8. Then 80 again. Then 120. 150. No, it's yeah, 120, 133. I think I said something else first time. 133. That rounds to 130. Or maybe I did this the same. Then 31. And then 31 and a half. This like doesn't matter. We round back down to 30, then to 3. Geez. Oh, okay. Actually, this works. I can do this here. It would be nice to get rid of all of my hallways. I only have how many hallways left? Only a few hallways left. There's passageway. There's aquarium. Don't forget aquarium. Hold on. I have 1, 2. Oh wait, but there's also the wings. But okay, I could ignore the wings. I might have 2 regular hallways though. I've only laid out 4 of them. Okay, I would be better to get rid of even more before I do this. Or do I just go for it? Tough choices. I'm just going to go for it. It might be a waste. I'm probably going to end up having me waste more stars. I just keep getting the second foyer, huh? Did I actually have 2 of those? I'm just going to waste some stars to see if it ever comes up, but it looks like it's not. Okay, I think the tunnel does not go east to west. Yeah, there's no way. Okay. It makes sense. Just wanted to be sure. So, what we're gonna do instead is find a way to waste even more stars in a moment. The other thing that I want to do with the tunnel is see if drafting it into the side of some rooms happens to do anything unique. I'm not feeling very confident about that idea anymore. And it's kind of a hard situation to set up. I'd say the one I'm most suspicious of would be the attic. Those the vaults could also. Wait, where am I going? No, just an autopilot going down this way. Let's try this again. So what I would need to do for my idea is to draft a room in the path of where I would put the tunnel. But yeah, I forgot about this. This is a very suspicious clock. Do I have a picture of this already? I do. I don't suppose this could be connected. I doubt it. But it might be the only other frozen clock out there. It doesn't even depict a valid time. It is curious that it's pointing at the east direction, though, right? Oh, no, it's not. It's pointing in between. But yeah, that's still not a valid time, right? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I doubt it's anything. No shovel. Okay, let's try and get something like the attic over here, I guess. I don't have very many keys. Ooh, see, the wine cellar is another candidate, but it would have to be the other side of it. That's going to be tricky. See if I can get anything here. Now, this is one that has space on this side, but that's the other side again. What could I get here that would work in this scenario? And the attic would work. Maybe the vault as well. Lavatory? Got a big space on the side. Not very suspicious of this one, but let's try it. And let's just see if I can get anything else. If I can get like the wine cellar on this side, maybe I'll do that instead. My stars. Oh, that's right. The attic costs 3. That's not good. All right, let's do that then. Let's just do this, just to do it. But I don't think anything's gonna happen. Not for the lavatory, at least. But this is the idea I want to try with a few other rooms. This is a very random thing to try, though, so and I've not had very much luck with random things to try. Is this the right way? Nope. Nice. Yeah, so I think this is what's going to happen. Unless there's a special room where it does do something different. Yeah, but I don't know about that. If it happens to work. I'm wondering if that's where I'll find the family core. Because I have no other ideas on that right now. But I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm interested in the attic for this. Let me go look at this stuff again. The family core can be found in a red room with a 5-letter name. This was found in the treasure trove memo 34. But we know that handwritten green memos are always false, but would be true if you changed one color in the text. So must be a 5-letter, a room with a 5-letter name that is not red. And I gathered all of them here. Vault in the attic are the ones that stand out of this selection. Attic because it has space below. And the vault because it has the family core mentioned in the blue memo and because it's a vault. One thing I could imagine is a secret door on this side that goes into this space. Does that actually line up? It lines up, it's only barely. So I want to try and get one of these two in a way where I can approach. I don't know if the tunnel is necessary. It might not be. It could be any room can connect to it, and I just have never happened to connect in a way that would reveal that. And I'm only kind of looking at these strategies because I don't think there's anything else inside these rooms that seem related to this family vault or family core. I should take another look inside them. Done so many times though. Take the shelter. There's a gem down there. Let's go grab it. I do need 3 gems for the attic. Let's not forget that. I I'm very prone to forgetting that. Okay, I guess I'm going to try and do a similar thing. Gotta get some resources, set up a good north direction for the tunnel. I suppose theoretically I could do a south if I happen to draft one of the rooms down here. Still have Dancer, that's nice. I don't like this direction. Let's go the other way. I needed these gems though. Hopefully I can get them back here. Nope, but a little bit. In green rooms. Commissary. I really should take the commissary, but I want to take this. I'm gonna build up my stars again. Oh yeah, we're seeing different sets of constellations, of course, now. That we're below the maximum. Whatever sort of... It's not really a maximum, but... Okay, let's go back. There we go. Good number of gems. I have 3 north doors. Gems, keys, key card. I think that's everything I would want. And I can just try and draft a room above one of those. However, it might be better to not go around to the foundation. So that I can take more rooms out of the pool. Oh, I'm sheltered, of course. Both of these are good. I do need the planetarium now that I'm low on stars. But I might still want to keep going for key card at the moment. That's a good spot for a dead end, though. And we get some other stuff here that might come in handy, including a prism key. Yeah, let's go ahead and open that. 3 keys. I'm okay opening with... Maybe I might get more keys. Or a secret garden key. Yeah, that's good. Definitely don't want to use any of those here. I do need a break room, but security... I don't think I'm gonna bother. I know I should. It'll save me keys potentially. Set security level too high. Do I want to set anything else up here? I don't think I care about the experiments really. I should still be doing that though. I think there's a couple experiments that would be good to have. We can check anything new on. There is a new one. Okay, I have to start checking this pretty much every day. This was another June one, right? We had an informal staff meeting today in Reddington, and we all agreed that providing you with more assistance will expedite our return to work. Indeed. We feel we've had more than enough vacation. Of course, if you prefer to work independently, please feel free to disregard our more helpful messages on these boards. I mean, I'm not against getting some more help on some things. We'll see if they actually get me anything useful. Randolph, can you see on the... I guess... Okay, I went through a whole bunch of days last time. That's probably why there's so many updates. Anyway. Randolph, can you see on the network how many upgrade discs Simon has found? I thought it might be helpful to him if he knew how many were still left on the estate. According to the last backup I did, I believe there were a total of 16 upgrade discs that we produced for the estate, and I found a way to get infinite of them. Right? Trading something in the trading post. Some showroom items kept giving me upgrade discs. Surprisingly, according to the network records, Simon has actually found and used all 16 upgrade discs, which is crazy because I'm not even sure I knew where half of them were kept. I'm gonna run out of space here if I just keep going on June. Yeah, geez. We're almost at the end of June, though. Simon, last weekend I started making a list of upgrade discs I knew of. It's only half of them, but hopefully it will be of some help. Okay. I think if I had not found all of them, basically the previous message would have been different, but then they continued with this message. Probably it shows up in every case. Any case. Mechanarium, freezer, morning room, tomb, great hall, vault, garage. Cool. Oh, and I think there's one in the archives, but it's locked in a file cabinet, and might know where that key is. That's the buried key, right? There was an upgrade disc along with the birth certificate. There's actually 2 file cabinet keys I hid for the Baron, but I think the one you're talking about is buried by the grill in the patio. I'd have to double check the aquarium to be certain. Okay, yeah, so here's another method where the game kind of... Oh, we're in July. Starts giving you some hints or answers. And I'm okay with this at this stage, I think. We'll see if I actually get anything useful out of it, though. Okay, this is literally just giving you answers. That's crazy. Who posted that? I'm almost positive that Sinclair, while tolerant of moderate hints, explicitly told us not to provide full solutions to any of his puzzles. That's funny. Oh, weird. These ones started a different shading. Or maybe it's because I'm on a different terminal or something. Probably different terminal color. Okay, where was I? Anything else? Special orders. I don't think I need to... Well, actually, I kind of do. Keep doing magnifying glass. I want to double check a new clue, the regular one. The official one. Go this way. I would like those extra keys, but with what I'm doing here, I gotta do this. Is this the only other place where we see this large and blue? I don't know if there's any connection there. Probably not. Secret passage to the study. Suppose I might as well grab the study. I am out of normal keys now. That's not good. Shovel would be nice or something. I don't even have a hammer. Could do patio for more gems, which could help. I could just take the showroom and likely get the master key. Let's go with that. I do see the master key. Thank you. Anything else? I could take the moon pendant, but... Nah. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt. I don't need the money for anything else. I mean, I'd probably buy a bunch of stuff from a commissary, but oh well. Well, the trophy room's free gems. Okay. Managed to lay things out exactly as I had wanted. Now, for the tricky part. I would like to have vault or attic up here. Prism key does not help in this scenario. Let's just start by using some of the redraws that I have. This is, I'm going to end up burning through all my stars doing this. I have to keep 3 gems. Still got a lot of stuff in the pool, though. All right, let's go ahead. When we get something like this, it doesn't really hurt to just take it so it's out of the pool. Trying to decide how I want to do this in a way that's not going to be a problem. I got one more redraw with gems. I can get some more gems from the parlor. And I can just kind of keep... I got the showroom and security I can go from as well. You know, I don't have to do this from the very top. I just kind of work my way down now. And actually, approaching the attic from the window side might be interesting. And that would have required to draft from the north. Let's go ahead and do another one of these. We get some gems. We can maybe try see if we get lucky with the attic. Give me an easy one. Therefore false. There's only one in false. The gems are in the true box. Okay, ideally I would get the attic here. But how much do I want to actually go for that? Well, here's the vault. It's not in the orientation I want. I could take it, just see if a normal door connecting to this side does anything interesting. And we can take another look in here. Oh yeah, and also the date is July 10. So how often are we seeing messages here? 1st, 9th, 10th. Okay. Multiple on the 5th, 25th. Okay, so yeah, every few days on average, it feels like. There certainly could be a small room back there with something. You know, what if you have to like take the wine cellar and connect it? Since it has the coat of arms on it. Okay, I can draft here for a T or an L. And I can just do break room, I guess. Okay, yeah, normal closed off. Okay, sick. Why is there a half on the 8 that's not used? What? Oh, maybe it's... No. Whatever. 6 minus 10 minus 4 squared, 16. Okay. There's a lot going on here. 8, 9, 11, 12. 12 times 2.5 is 30. Okay, that's, yeah, 30. And then minus 21 is... No. Minus 20 is 10. Squared is 100. Okay, so we're at 100. We divide this by 2. We also divide by 1. And then we divide this by 2.5. And that gives us 20. I don't want to do that one in my head, though. Calculator helped. Okay. Now we go down to, I guess, all the way to security. Now that the vault is out, let's try the attic. I don't have any redraws. I don't have much I can do here. Okay, just stars then. I'll take it. I guess it'll be my last chance on the next room if I take this. Well, not really. I can still kind of do stuff from the workshop. You know, maybe the edge is better because it reduces the options for other rooms. Am I willing to spend all of my stars to do this? Okay. So we're going to try it from the side, and then we're also going to have to try it from the window side. This will be approaching from this direction, right? It might be from this direction that it has to be done. Is there anything else in here? What is this? Like a weird part of her hand? Is it a glove? I wonder if this is just here to get your attention for this location, if you haven't noticed it already. Before I forget. Okay, I've got to go all the way to the observatory on the other side. Should I do any other drafting before? I'm running real low on stars. Relatively speaking. I only have 19 more. I don't need my gems anymore, so we can do this. I guess secret passage is a good idea. These East Wing halls are gonna be annoying. They might be a little too annoying. Come on, you gotta be kidding. I don't like this. Okay, we're getting rid of this. Surely, come on. It's not gonna happen. The East Wing Hall is too likely. Okay, maybe the secret passage was the better option. I should have just kept doing it there. Oh dear. If I drop below 150, I'm no longer going to have access to the inkwell until I drop below 100. So I have to either stop at... I mean, in either case, I kind of have to stop using the inkwell. I could go all the way down to below 100 to keep having the inkwell next time. Okay. This sucks. East Wing Halls messed everything up. Okay, but that's blocked off. That's fine. What about... What about drafting the attic on the left side and getting out through the garage? And seeing if you can see the outside of the attic there. Maybe? I feel like this is too complicated of a setup to be anything. Wait, which way? Okay. It's all these fruits. I'm just gonna keep trying random stuff, checking the security terminals, trying to think of other things I can try. I mean, I do a few other random ideas, but I don't like trying random ideas. Well, past a certain point, I guess. All I've been doing is trying random ideas. Yeah, isn't it kind of crazy that there's no way this is how someone figures this out, right? I mean, I guess it's possible. But to get to this point, you have to re-enable communications, and to do that, that requires solving a new clue and all the stuff in there. And that, I think, is harder than figuring this out. Even though I was kind of stupid in a couple of those things. I definitely should have figured out the low case clue way quicker. We got key card and prison key. And also, no stars. Just gotta treat 150 as 0. Trading post. It goes outside, I guess. I don't know. These are both good. Yeah, I'll take the secret garden key, I guess. I want to try outside attic with the garage. It's probably easier to set up, to be honest. Especially now that I don't have near infinite rerolls. How do I set this up then? Need the garage, I need to power it. I need to have the attic lower than the garage, and I think that's the hardest part. It needs to be a few rooms up because of the stream. I think. I don't think I can get to the house. Oh man, the observatory is gonna suck now. Gotta go through all the things again. Hey, look, a tunnel. Oh, okay, you know, I now have a guaranteed tunnel here. Maybe I do this. Then I draft the whole house and save a spot on the west edge for the attic. I'm still not very hopeful that this is actually going to do anything. especially at this point. Yeah, we'll try this, then we'll try the garage idea, I guess. Then hopefully I'll have figured something else out by then. Something that's more likely to be actually what I want to be doing. Security? I do have key card. It is my last gem. Alright, just every day we're gonna special order the magnifying glass and check staff announcements. Maybe also check this occasionally too, in case we get something new there somehow. Announcements. Did get a new one. I can check network activity logs to see who's posting announcements, but personally, I think that's a bit of a stretch calling that a full solution, even if perhaps it crosses the line. Yeah, because I guess that in itself is just kind of a hint for the safes, right? Whereas the solution would be, I think of the full solution in this context would be the answer to the locations and or the dates for the safes. This is going to be hard with not many gems. I should go back and do that south corner. Better to do that early so don't waste too many steps. Okay. Since we're low on stars, I need to make the study in gems priority. So I can still get redraws. All right, so the plan is to try and maybe put the attic here. It can go anywhere here, but here's probably just gonna be the easiest one to try. I want to try drafting the tunnel into it. So if it does anything special, it probably doesn't matter which is first. Probably. I don't know. The situation just feels weird, so I don't think it's gonna do anything. I just have to draft as much of the house as I can and get as many gems as I can. I can rotate, which would be nice for this. That's going to cost me both my gems. Save my gems for something more important. Bit of a waste of an east wing hall. Anything else would be a waste of a whole room. I need to get the coat. I don't know. It'd be good to put something more useful in the coat check. But I haven't totally given up on the idea that maybe key 8 can be used somewhere else for something. And it would be nice to have this available if that's the case. I guess I might as well take break room. Get some keys. All right, 30 minus 10. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a few halves here. We have 4, 7, and 14. There's no blue slices on 14. 7 has nothing. We've only got 4. But of course, that's half of 4, so answer is 2. That one's silly. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, good spot for silver key. We're running out of doorways. It does mean I'm going to have to redraw here. Would like the cloister. Thank you. The battery in here. Suppose there's no reason to grab it since if I wanted it, I'd have to come back in here anyway to use it. So here, let me see. For the mechanarium, I would be having 1, 2, 3 doors. Alright, that effectively makes it a T, which is no. Yes? But which orientation of the T? I hope it's a north-south one. Let's try. Yay. And now here, I do need to take observatory. I do not want to take the furnace. So I'm kind of forced to spend a gem, either to redraw or take one of these rooms. So I kind of just am forced into taking the observatory. Okay, well, useless constellations. Well, it's kind of protruding into this room a bit, isn't it? All right, so here, ideally, we'd go. Okay, yeah, this works. I am out of gems, and that's gonna be a big problem. I have to have 3 gems. By the end of this. Okay, I have the door where I plan to put the attic. Hallway is not bad, I guess. I have no keys or gems. That is a problem. Been really struggling with the resources this run. I don't really have like any items that help with that. Part of the reason, I suppose. Yeah, I'm about to start getting locked out. I did set security to high, right? Alright, then let's keep going till we get stuck. Well, that was fast. Watch this one be locked too. I'm kind of screwed here. Ooh, the mailroom would help probably. Yeah, this is almost guaranteed to have stuff that'll save me. Look at that. Not too bad. Okay. Go ahead and use one on this. I could get potentially more keys. Those dig spots. Probably not worth going back just yet. The wine cellar. What I need actually is a commissary. Well, I can't take a dead end. Gymnasium, not great. That's gonna put me at risk of losing my steps too much. I don't really have enough stuff to redraw though. All right, let's do it. Find a utility closet. Wow. That all kind of sucks. Good rooms. All are placed in like the worst possible position. And I can't take the showroom. That's kind of too bad. The showroom would be a really good one. Buy the master key or emerald bracelet or both. I suppose I should be trying to do that anyway. But I need another gem. Ooh, okay, not good. Man, and not good because I don't have very many redraws, so getting out of this corner here is tricky. Try it anyway. This kind of... Does this cancel out the gymnasium? I lose 2 when I enter here, and I gain 2 when I enter there. Well, it's -1 plus 2, but then it's like -3 when you come back in here. Yeah. That's nice. Thank you. Okay. The game is giving me some nice redraws. The closet would be tempting, since we are next to a bedroom. Too bad, though. I don't want a dead end. We're not... We are on the edge. Okay, I could do a secret garden. That's probably worth it here. Not optimal for the doorway, but that's okay. 1 dig spot, huh? Well, the drawing room is free. Courtyard has dig spots and potentially other things. I don't have the Borealis constellation, do I? Maybe I gamble in the courtyard. Hammer, that's good. But yeah, no new gems. I kind of have to take the parlor. Oh, I hope I'm going to have enough steps to get back at the end of this. The black box contains the gems. This box and the blue box are empty. All three boxes are empty. Therefore, the black box contains the gems. Do I want to spend these gems right away? Well, I could spend one gem to redraw or use my die. How about you use my die? If I use a gem to redraw, I'm running out of 3-door rooms. There should still... no, I used the hallway. There might be a second hallway. I can't remember. Would be nice to throw a utility closet down somewhere, but not here. The office actually only costs 1 gem. So both of these options are 1 gem, but only one of these options is not a dead end. What would I want from the secret passage, though? I already have cloister and courtyard used. I guess I would take a hallway. However, those hallways are going to cost gems. Go for a red room. However, I already placed the chapel in the closed exhibit, so I'm not going to get a very good red room. And the shops... Yeah, okay. Maybe I go for a shop and hope for the commissary. And I can rotate it if I need to. Got stuck on the book. Now, of course, there's the aquarium that I always conveniently forget about. Okay, maybe I take that instead. Although the commissary would be really good. Get a free aquarium, though I can rotate it. But it ends up still costing a gem. I don't need to rotate it as long as the next room next to the foundation. The next room is going to have to be a T, so that room would actually be better for an aquarium. I also have the laundry room. Oh, laundry room would be good. I have all my money and just turn it into gems. I have key card, right? Maybe that's the play. The steps are a problem with that play, though. Gonna take quite a few steps to get out. And go to the foundation. Dang. Not good here. Do I go for the redraw? Commissary still costs a gem. Yeah, commissary costs a gem, right? So, man. We can hope that the commissary has gems, though. Maybe that's more likely given how many regular items I have. I don't know if that affects it, though. I think you already have the items. The commissary still has it, but just says it's sold out. That's a tough one. I want to place a T on the spot that's north of the aquarium right now. But what T options do I even have anymore besides the aquarium? Not many. If any. Besides red rooms. And so thinking like that, it might be better to redraw once. Hope for a commissary. There is risk there because if the commissary is pointing in the wrong direction, then I won't have an extra gem to redraw to rotate. Kind of backed into a corner here. Okay. Alternatively, I take the laundry room, turn all of my coins into gems. I only get 8 redraws from the study, though. So that's not as good as I would have hoped. But maybe that's still the best option, and I can double check on the number of steps I have. Maybe it's worth going all the way around to the foundation. I've not taken dining room yet. Oh, maybe I can't guarantee it. This is crazy. What is my way out, by the way? I think it's oh my gosh, it's so windy. Okay, but then it's a straight shot all the way down to here. Oh, I do have dining room, of course. I do have dining room. I forgot about that. That's actually a good thing. Kind of. I have to go one more rank to get it, though. So if I take laundry room here, I won't be able to unless I go to the foundation. You know, it's almost a good strategy just at the start of the day, go to the foundation. So I've stepped at rank 8, so I have the dining room available from the beginning. I mean, I could take the laundry room, max out my gems. I have enough steps to make it to the dining room, and that's going to refresh enough to go to the foundation. And hopefully back as well. And then I have to also have enough to get back to that West Wing hall. Oh boy, and that's... Fuck, actually. I mean, it's actually kind of a straight shot except for right here. Not bad. Like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms to get to here. Yeah, I think I'm fine on steps, especially if I stop at the dining room. But I can't step at the dining room until after going to the foundation, so we're gonna have to like get out with it'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, or 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17, 18. It would be about half my steps to get to the foundation, at least. Except I have running shoes. That's gonna help a little. Okay. I think this is my best bet then. While also making sure I have gems for my plan. Let's try it. That's a lot of gems. Oh yeah, we lose steps here, of course. Okay. Still have 32 though. Go ahead and grab these big spots. Oh no, it's over there. Maybe I get a turn up or a broken lever. Okay. I mean, I could use that. I go through the workshop in just a second. Jackhammer would have been good to do before I finished digging that up. I've already done all the dig spots though, so that might not be worth it. The sledge power hammer isn't gonna help. Maybe I do jackhammer just in case. Oh, that's right. We got fruit spread. Got to keep an eye out. Okay, yeah, we're fine on steps and everything. Yeah, we're good. Totally good. This will be fine. I haven't even used 10 steps yet. Are the sneakers guaranteed save you steps outdoors? I don't think so, right? But it's like almost guaranteed. Very high chance. All this effort for something that's almost certainly not going to be interesting. Oh, that's right. I should have thought ahead for there being dig spots in here. They would have just made me more certain that the jackhammer was a good choice. Okay, well, all I got was some gems. They're now worthless since I have so many. Effectively have this. It's the same thing as having the emerald bracelet. At this point, there's no way you could spend that many gems unless you max out your redraws every opportunity. And I get free redraws or free rotates here. I don't think I care. What am I doing up here? I guess I should just be at this point. Maybe what I should be doing is eliminating as many blue rooms from the pool as possible. But I need to save the Banner of the King. No, I don't need to save it. I'm guaranteed a tunnel. I can use my Banner of the King for blue rooms. And then just try to place as many blue rooms up here as I can. Let's save the drafting studio. Or going under the antechamber. In case I need it. More dig spots, that's good. Get gems. Free dice. Not looked at this in a while. I don't remember what most of it is though. Oh, but it did have this that I don't know. That is an S, right? SD? It's a very weird S. Well, it's I guess it makes sense if you like kind of drag your pen or pencil or whatever going toward the D. So I think that's an S. So what is SD? Lower the SD. What would you lower? I'll throw this over here with other random stuff. Oh, there it is. Lower the SD. Something door? It needs to be something visible from the outside. To warn them, right? We are returning east. Should arrive on Tuesday. Okay, so this is like a note that came much later from Mary using the pigeons as communication. I wonder, is this after their heist? Maybe this is them coming back east after the heist. Not sure what the SD is. I mean, Mary's still out there, right? What if she sends us a new letter by pigeon? Okay. Trying to get rid of blue rooms. I don't have magnifying glass. I don't care about the library. Trophy room gets me some more gems, which I don't really care about. The freezer would be fun. Okay, yeah, I don't really care about any of these. It's all fine. So just get rid of blue rooms, and I should be getting rid of what? Common blue rooms, maybe? More common the better. Oh, I need something that goes straight. Okay, perfect. Ooh, actually. Did I would be cool to take the garage. I would need to power it. Then I can check the side of the attic. Well, I want to check the window side of the attic outdoors. I can't do both of those this run. I can't do the window side this run. Problem with taking it now is I lose out on 2 other rooms. Alright, let's not do it. I guess I didn't do an experiment, right? Probably should have. Didn't I say I was going to do that in, like, previous run? And then I didn't? I think I got distracted by announcements? I don't remember. Probably not worth setting an experiment now. Let's take a look. Yeah, we can do it immediately. Find trash, bypass security door. The lockpicking skill. My allowance is already at 100. Increase the lockpicking skill. I wonder if doing it just once with immediately would increase it more. Probably not. It probably increases the same no matter what you trigger it with. Each time you find trash while digging would be tempting, but probably not gonna have too many more of those. I guess having even 1 or 2 more would make it a better option, though. Blue rooms don't that frequently have dig spots. Not very many of them. I don't know. Any of those would actually be okay. The security door is also not bad. That one might have been better since we get one right here. Yeah, that would have been a better choice. Oh well. Gymnasium. We don't care about. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna get garage. Whatever. Too late on that one. All right. Go across. None of these take me across, but I could rotate for the boiler room. There's that commissary I wanted a long time ago. I think I just rotate the boiler room. That's fine. Oh, there are also dig spots down here, of course. Oh, wait. Okay. Man, I did not think that through properly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, security doors was the one that should have happened. Oh well. Well, I could turn the dark room back on. Oh, am I gonna have enough steps? Get back. Yeah, yeah, we'll be fine. It'll be fine. Can I take the? Okay, I can take dark room. Step in, which is one step. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's already like half my steps to go turn the dark room back on. I should be saving those, actually, shouldn't I? Ballroom, no. I should be saving the ivory dice because that gives me more total rerolls due to the limit on the number of redraws from the study. So that was kind of a waste. That's okay. A walk-in closet would be good. Okay, give me a blue room with multiple doors, please. Rotunda works. What is this pattern at the top? I don't know if I've looked at that. Oh, it's the Mount Holly logo, yeah. Oh, I'm out of regular keys. I got wine cellar, freezer, and aquarium. Aquarium is good since I need the stars. And it has a chance for dig spots and other things. So yeah, we'll take the aquarium. And here, I could take treasure trove if I had something to buy. I could go back to the laundry room if I had the steps for it. And trade in all that money for keys. I have all the gems and keys I could ever want. I think I'm just gonna take the office. Yeah, because even if I take the planetarium, I'm probably not gonna be coming back to end the day there, right? I mean, maybe I would. Well, let's grab it just in case. And there's a few things in here that are good to grab. Like an ivory die and an apple, key, and a dig spot. More gems. It'd be fun to save this last square for a freezer. But no. Okay, well, my last key. That being the last key might actually be a problem. Maybe I should take the music room just to make sure I have a key. In case that West Wing hall is locked, even though it's unlikely to be locked. If it's locked, then I'm kind of screwed. Actually, I need 2 keys to make sure the tunnel's also not locked. Music room gets me 2 keys. I do have the prism key, though, so that is fine. And the lockpick is likely to help. Okay, so it's probably safe to take either the walk-in closet or the music room. If I take the walk-in closet, I also get more gems from the spare room. And I get a chance at other stuff. What other stuff would I want, if anything? More ivory dice. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go this way. I don't think the compass is going to be a problem, right? I don't think the compass affects... It doesn't affect the things you draft, but it affects the rotation of the things that are drawn. Oh, yeah. I do have all blue rooms on the 8th rank. I have all those notes already. Okay. Let's get out of here. 19 steps, but we have a dining room along the way. This is pretty much maximum odds for the attic that I could manage. We have a total of... Wait. Okay, let's go out this way. We have to go out this way, of course. I have a total of 13 redraws. Not counting the stars, which I would prefer not to use. It's always weird how that disappears there. I think it's like the fade out from black isn't timed properly or something. Well, these sorts of days are fun, even if it doesn't really pan out to anything of use. Yeah, no showroom. Too bad. It doesn't matter, though. I don't think I need those extra 10 steps. This is plenty. Okay. Yeah. Now we go to... Okay, I guess either way works, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to do. We just try to go now for attic. Yeah. Redrawing, I guess it doesn't matter the order. I guess we'll do... Just do the gems first? No, okay, no, it doesn't. It literally doesn't matter because I won't need these after this. Hey, easy. All that prep paid off. That means it kind of went overkill on it, but probably not. Got lucky. Okay, now the big reveal that this was all for no reason. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. One random idea checked off the list. "17 steps gonna be enough? Maybe." Alright, tunnel... Let me see here. Yeah, okay. I guess Vault would be the next one to try, but I'm even more sure that that's not going to be anything now. Okay, I guess I can just I just gotta keep trying whatever random ideas I have for the clock while checking the terminals and hope that maybe the terminals give me a hint that I need. I feel like the clock is sort of the next thing that I'm blocked on. Heavily clock blocked. That and the core, family core. That was a fun drafting day, though. Posed a challenge since I didn't have the star redraws, but still managed to do exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, hold on. Let me think for a bit here. For what we want to do next. Tunnel the south edge, done. I need to keep checking under beds. Forgot about that. We did this for most things. I think the servants' quarters is the only one I haven't done yet. Yeah. Okay, but I need the monk again for that. I did have a random thought that maybe this could be related to the periodic table numbers, just because these haven't really been used for very much. I feel like this is unlikely to be. I think it's unlikely to be any puzzle that does this because when this was this isn't introduced as a mapping between numbers and letters, even though it could be used that way. Well, it was, but not for the numbers for the elements themselves. It was only used as numbers within the table at one time. But my guess is that's the only place this is used. But these numbers with the atomic numbers map to that, which is obviously nothing. I think. I still don't know what the deal is with this. It's way too suspicious not to be something, though, right? There's kind of a pattern here, or there's some similarity where the first three numbers are the same on all of them. I don't know what to make of that. And now for this. I don't know how else to interpret the meaning of this. I had some ideas, like maybe if I get to room 46 first, because of the cuckoo clocks in there, maybe there's some interaction. But that's feeling like a stretch. I thought to maybe try the sacred hour in this combination as well. There's gotta be something else. There's probably some other instructions for what I'm supposed to do with this, right? Okay, yeah, there's this X is still, the X could also be interpreted as a 10. There's also this number 10 here, but There are different road signs here, right? Oh yeah, and then this one, I think this probably says departures, right? That would kind of make sense. This doesn't quite look like a U. I mean, it kind of does. But it almost looks like an O, which doesn't make sense. Probably a U, so it's probably departures. So platform 8, depart, keep left, Tanner Fork. There's a right arrow. That's all the same. Dead end's the same. Record each stop. That's all the same. This one is not the same. Oh, it does have on the way there, but it also has platform 8. Interesting. Oh, remove sign from this final illustration. Hmm. Is that because this is just a copy paste from the first page? Yeah. No, it's not exactly the same. Most of it's the same. Some of it's the same. This, man, okay, it's actually kind of hard to read. This is Nuclear Draft 11. Okay, yeah, this is different, right? In the final one, it was a key, but here it's actually gives you the admin, the length of the word admin. This is all the same. This looks more like Mary. I wonder why this is removed in the final one. I guess it doesn't. It's not needed for the other puzzles in it. Okay, I'm gonna try and think of some specific things to try here. I'm just gonna start trying that while working on collecting terminal staff announcements for more hints for things that I might have missed. It's gotta be the vault, right? It's gotta be right here. I don't know what else it could be. All right, we're gonna try tunneling into the vault. It seems kind of appropriate. Maybe I'll still try putting the attic on the outside because I'll be curious to see if if that looks any different. It might not. Probably only the green rooms that look different from the outside. But I want to try just to be sure. So I'm gonna try this. Well, let's have dig under bed still be kind of top priority, so don't forget about that. Okay, I mean, same with this, but that relies on having the monk. We're just gonna say try vault and try attic from outside. And I suppose the wine cellar could also be part of it. It doesn't have the right number of letters, but maybe it's important. Oops. Since it's also connected to the coat of arm numerals that I think are related to the core. All right. Anyway, I'm going to call it here for today.